Matthew Boling, season opener at Clemson, 60 meters, 6.68 for second, behind another true freshman from Florida State. I didn't get a chance to look at the video, and I think it's undercover right now.
Doesn't exist.
But he also jumped 7.50 in the long jump and also ran on a 4x4. So getting some over distance training a little bit for a pure sprinter like him.
Yeah, he got the whole he ran
shebang.
the whole spectrum. Yeah,
Yes.
Petros put him through the ringer in the first one. Look, I think Boling, correct me if I'm wrong here, would probably be better at a 100 than at a 60 because his strength is the second half of the race.
Correct.
I'm not going to read too much into this other than it's a good debut. He got things going in the right direction.
Right.
And it's the NCAA. There's going to be great competition week in and week out from guys his age, but also obviously the people waiting for him down the line are going to be even stronger.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Taylor Banks of Florida State, somebody I'd never even heard of that beat him, I guess, a true freshman. So that ran 667 to 668.
10-3 kid last year out of Florida.
Okay. Well, great. Obviously, Boling's the big name, but just because he's a big name doesn't mean he's going to be the best freshman.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One thing I think to note with everyone at this time of year, if you're going 100% out in these meets, you're probably not doing yourself justice for March or doing yourself any favors for March. So you just can't hardly read anything into these meets at this point. I'd say it's a good debut, but he's probably coming off this is Boling coming off heavy load in training, and like we said, he did 3 events. Everybody's just knocking the rust off. So
Exactly.
Olivia, what do you think his outdoors? What do you think his best event is for this year? Not long term, but this year. 1, 2, 4, long jump.
It's going to be tough because you never know what to expect from Georgia. Like, they just produce all these strong sprinters coming out of nowhere. I honestly think, and again, I don't know what he ran in the 4x4. I didn't see it, so it's kind of hard for me to judge it based off this very first meet. But I'm curious to see what he's going to do in the 400, to be honest with you, because that's a really tough race to run. I feel like being a sprinter, being 100, it's really quick and really simple, and he has a great start too. We've seen it throughout the telestrations from last year, but I'm just curious to see what he's going to do, running an open 400, not on a 4x4, but with blocks, him and himself, running a 400.
Well, obviously the 100 got a lot of attention last year. The 400 got a lot of attention because what he did at the Texas State meet. It seems like he'd be naturally great at the 200, but never had that one wow performance. He ran well at the Texas State meet, ran well at Pan Am's in it, but didn't have the time that popped off the screen. But to me, I think that would be the logical place where he really shines this year. But I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of mechanics that go into it, obviously, starting out of blocks.
Especially now with jumping, so who knows what he's going to be doing.
Yeah, well, the long jump, too, that's right. He jumps over 8 meters last year. This is a 750, and he's already, I saw number 10 all time at Georgia with a 750, and he was still half a meter off of his best time, or his best mark, I think. Yeah. It's going to be good.